बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद sir. Now, to discuss government initiative in technical education and skill development, it is my humble request to Honorable Minister of Technical Education to please address the audience. Thank you, sir.
नमस्कार, राम कुमार चौधरी जी, ऑनरेबल जी पार्लियामेंट सेक्रेटरी एंड लोकल MLA, MD HPK गंधर्वा राठौर जी, सोनाक्षी तोमर जी, अतुल कड़ोता जी हमारे स्टेट कोऑर्डिनेटर, राजीव अग्रवाल जी BVNI के प्रेसिडेंट, गुलेरिया जी, हमारे गुप्ता जी और सभी टेक्निकल इंस्टीट्यूट्स के हेड हमारे जो मेरे साथ यहाँ पे आए हैं, अक्षय सूद जी टेक्निकल एजुकेशन के डायरेक्टर एंड ऑल अदर dignitaries present here, especially from industry. I am thankful to you that you spare time to discuss a very important issue here, and that is related to skilling and the skill gaps. We have many technical institutions in Himachal Pradesh. We are running about 152 ITIs, 16 polytechnics and 5 engineering colleges in the state government sector. Besides this, we have NIT, IIT and many other engineering colleges run by different private universities in the state, that may be around 20. But the point raised by Mr. Agarwal, that they are lacking employability. We have to raise their employability skills, employability index, and we need your help here. We are prepared to revise our curriculum. We are ready to prepare our whole training system with your help. We want to identify skill gaps, what type of skill you require, and I also request you that you should adopt our technical institutions. You send your representative to any ITI or polytechnic or engineering college, and you can have classes. You can use our classroom to provide whatever skill you want to infuse in our students. We should discuss here freely that we list out skill gaps, whichever will be told by you, and the changes you want to make in our syllabus, in our curriculum. We are here just to take your suggestions, and I ensure that we will implement your suggestions. Government is ready to do that. हम यहाँ पर कई बार बातें बड़ी बड़ी करते हैं, but we lack in implementation. We have started now state level, not started, but we have planned that. We are making a platform, online platform, to provide information to the students as well as to the employer through that state level online platform. We will facilitate students for internship. We will facilitate for their placement. We will facilitate students for apprenticeship, as well as we will provide informations to the industry, to the employers, prospective employers, what type of manpower we have. So we request you that we jointly, it's our responsibility for the nation. You are doing excellent job. You are contributing in national building. It's not so easy to run an industry. It's very difficult because you have to manage everything from scratch to the final product. Government is facilitating in every possible manner whatever we can do. But points raised by Agarwal ji, it's true that we have raised some taxes, but it's our compulsion. Our government is a fund-starved state. You know that we have very limited resources. Hydro power we have almost exhausted, and in winters our hydro projects, they are generating very less power. We have to buy from our neighboring states, and we are buying at the rate of 7 to 10 rupees per unit sometimes. But we are selling in winters also, not on that price which we are buying. We are selling at the committed rates. And we have to raise some taxes just to generate funds, because we have many social obligations. We have to pay about 2.5 lakhs families our social security pensions. We have to pay pension to our employees who are retiring from the job. We have committed them that we will provide old pension scheme. And you will agree with me that after retirement, everybody wants some committed source of income. So we have mobilized, we have discharged those obligations, and I think we have to generate some funds. You know that without resources we can't discharge our social obligations. But still, points you have raised, we will discuss with our cabinet colleagues and honorable Chief Minister, and we will try to do whatever we can, but will be possible for us to do. And simultaneously, I request you for the topic which we have here on this platform today, that we have the responsibility to make our younger generation, our youth, skilled. And only skilled manpower is an asset to the society. Our country can earn dividend out of our, so we can say, youth power, great youth power. Population, we have about 70% youth, those who are in the earning stage, earning lifespan. But many of them, they are not in the category of skilled manpower. And you know that without skill, they are becoming liability on the society. And many other, we can say, negative things like drug abuse. They are indulging in, most of the youth, many youth, they are indulging in drug abuse. Many are indulging in other destructive activities. So we have to skill them so that they can have some employment. And because if they get good employment, that will stop them to indulge in those destructive activities. So it's our collective responsibility. It's not only the responsibility of the government. We have to share the responsibility, and we will together make it happen and make it possible that our youth will get good training, they will be skilled, and the skilled manpower will be an asset for the industry also. We have started apprenticeship program in the government also. कुछ दिन पहले हमने we have raised a workshop of all government departments. We directed them that it's a 1961 Apprenticeship Act. It's an old act. We have to implement it. Those departments or PSUs which have more than 30 employees, they have to compulsorily engage apprentices so that their skill, if we will provide them on-the-job training, their skill will be enhanced. I request also the industry that you should also extend your services to the youth for apprenticeship, and you should pay some stipend also. And after apprenticeship program is over, they will be ready to be employed in your industry. And the skill, what specific skill, whichever you require, during apprenticeship program we can train them. So it's very important I think. और इसीलिए हमने जो है ये अपने गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स में जो है इसको लागू किया है. एंड वी विल एंश्योर दिस दैट इट शुड बी इम्प्लीमेंटेड इन लेटर एंड स्पिरिट. मैं आपको भी रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप सब इसमें हमारा सहयोग करें. हिमाचल प्रदेश एक हिली स्टेट है और हिली स्टेट में अपनी बहुत सारी समस्या होती है. हमारे पास लिमिटेड जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज है. एंड BVNDA एंड हमारा जो दूसरे इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया है, चाहे कालाम का है चाहे महतपुर का है, वी आर लुकिंग टुवर्ड्स यू दैट यू विल help the government, help the state of Himachal Pradesh to train our youth and to employ them. And simultaneously government will also do. तो हम सब मिलकर जो है इस जिम्मेवारी को निभाएंगे. आपके पास बहुत सारे CSR फंड्स रहते हैं. एंड मैं इस पर रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, जैसे चौधरी राम कुमार जी ने कहा बहुत अच्छे काम आपने यहाँ पे किए, लेकिन हम CSR फंड्स को सिर्फ लिमिट करेंगे टू क्रिएट सम विजिबल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, क्योंकि वो हमारी प्रायोरिटी रहती है. बीइंग इलेक्टेड MLAs, वी हैव टू शोकेस आवर achievements, and this is the best way to showcase that we have built school building, hospital building or any other building. Those are also important, but जो intangible activities हैं, they are also very important. If we train youth, then I think it will be very beneficial for all. वो ट्रेनिंग का आपको विजिबल नहीं दिखेगा. आज हम उसको बच्चे को ट्रेनिंग पे खर्चा करेंगे तो वी कैन नॉट शोकेस, वी कैन हैव फोटोग्राफ ऑफ ट्रेन्ड यूथ एंड वी कैन से दैट दीज यूथ हैव बीन ट्रेन्ड बाय अस, बट जिस तरह की बिल्डिंग का एक वो दिखता है वो नहीं दिखेगा. लेकिन स्टिल जो है दोज आर मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. तो मैं आपसे ये रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप हमारे जो ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं, हमारे अभी हाइड्रो पावर इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के यहाँ डायरेक्टर भी हैं, एक हमारे फिलांथ्रोपिस्ट हैं के कश्यप जी. मैंने उनसे रिक्वेस्ट किया तो उन्होंने कहा कि मैं एक सोलर लैब जो है वो इस्टेब्लिश करने के लिए तैयार हूँ. उन्होंने अडॉप्ट किया हमारे हाइड्रो इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज को, एक पॉलिटेक्निक को, तो एक लैब वहाँ पे इस्टेब्लिश करेंगे. सो यूथ हु आर गेटिंग ट्रेन्ड इन द ट्रेड ऑफ electrical engineering, they will get some idea by doing work on those solar equipments in their own college. तो मैं आपसे ये अनुरोध करूंगा कि आपके पास बहुत सारे ऐसे डिफेक्ट मशीनरी पड़ी होगी जो आप यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं, आप उसको ITI को दे दें, उसकी नो हाउ जरूर बता दें, उसका जो लाइन डायग्राम है उसके बारे में जानकारी दे दें. हमारे जो टीचर्स हैं उनको ट्रेन कर दें, so that we can train further students. Our trainer will get trained by your team and further he will train our students. हम उसको assemble, disassemble जैसे भी करें, लेकिन at least they will have some rough idea what type of machinery being used in that particular sector, industrial sector. Like जैसे हमारा फार्मा सेक्टर है, फार्मा सेक्टर में सपोज पर्टिकुलर कोई मशीन जो है जो उसमें यूज होती है या किसी और इंडस्ट्री में भी, सो दैट स्टूडेंट्स कैन हैव इनिशियल आइडिया. और उसमें क्योंकि उस तरह के इक्विपमेंट्स हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशन में नहीं है, उसका सबसे बड़ा कारण ये भी है क्योंकि डेमोक्रेसी में वी हैव टू गो फॉर नंबर्स आल्सो. वी आर ओपनिंग न्यू इंस्टीट्यूट्स, so many institutes, it's very difficult to provide all type of requisite infrastructure in all the institutions. But simultaneously people are demanding to open new institutes. We are restricting on that, but still we can be compelled to open more institutes without developing full structure, full infrastructure in the previous ones. तो मैं आपसे ये जरूर अनुरोध करूंगा कि आप whatever what you can do, you please come forward. You can contact our Director Technical Education. You can contact any of our technical institution head, and all the facilities provided by the institute to the industry. अभी हमने एक ITI का वो रामपुर के पास कौन सी ITI है जो ऐसी विरल ने कहा दलास, एक बड़ा और इंटीरियर में है। डायरेक्टर साहब को उन्होंने अप्रोच किया, ही अप्रोच्ड मी एंड सेड दैट SGVNL is ready to give 1 crore rupees to our ITI at Dalas, subject to the condition that they want their representatives should be in the IMC committee. Generally, political people are there. Yes. But I immediately agreed to his suggestion and said that all the representatives nominated by SGVNL will be office bearer of the IMC. They will manage that. And similarly, we can make this mechanism in all the other institutions also. हमारे पास फार्मेसी कॉलेजेस हैं जो फार्मा सेक्टर में काम करते हैं। आप उन फार्मेसी कॉलेजेस में जो अपनी कोई लैब इस्टेब्लिश करना चाहते हैं, आप गेस्ट लेक्चर दें, यू हैव अबंडेंट नॉलेज अबाउट योर इंडस्ट्री। आप वहाँ जाएं, आपका जो HR मैनेजर वहाँ पे जाएं, सिर्फ हायर करने के लिए नहीं जाएं। कई बार आपके प्रेशर फील करते हैं या हम लोग भी कह देते हैं कि आप वहाँ पे गए लेकिन आपने किसी को हायर नहीं किया। तो इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी टू हायर, बट एटलीस्ट यू शुड गिव नॉलेज टू आवर स्टूडेंट्स अबाउट योर पर्टिकुलर इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर। एंड आपके पास वो बड़ी ट्रेन मैन पावर है, दोज हु कैन गिव गुड लेक्चर इन आवर कॉलेजेस, इन आवर ITIs। तो आप उनको वहाँ भेजें, और ये कोई मुश्किल काम नहीं है, कोई बड़ा काम नहीं मैं बता रहा हूँ। तो मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि आप हमारा सहयोग करेंगे, गवर्नमेंट आपका सहयोग करेगी, एंड इट्स आवर कलेक्टिव रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू ट्रेन आवर कमिंग जनरेशन, यंग जनरेशन, so that we can have demographic dividend, and only by training our students, by skilling our youth, we can earn this demographic dividend. हम लोग बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं, कई बार भाषण देने से सब कुछ नहीं होगा, करने से होगा। And you are the doers. You can do this, and I am hopeful and I am confident that our industrial partners will help us to train and skill our youth so that our country can become a developed nation in the future, and our state will be the best state in the world. Thank you very much.